Hi, this is Tasha Dockery, and this is my final, thank God, persuasive speech. This is my audience. Plato said, a sensible man will remember that the eyes may be confused in two ways. One, in change from light to darkness, and then back from darkness to light. And he will recognize that the same thing applies to the soul. Unless you wear glasses or contact lenses on a regular basis, you may not know how important it is to visit your ophthalmologist or optometrist. The Vision Council of America said that there are 12 million people who are walking around with uncorrected vision problems, and 1 in 4 children have a vision problem so severe that it's affecting their ability to learn. I myself am what my family calls nosy by nature. That means I don't want to miss a thing. So can you imagine how I would feel if I was to lose my eyesight? I want to talk to you today about visiting your optometrist. There are many risks of not being seen. There are ways that our optometrists and ophthalmologists can catch anything that might be going wrong in the course of a normal eye exam, and also to prove to you how easy it is to get your eyes examined. Eye diseases are not always noticeable until it's too late to affect your vision. Take, for example, glaucoma. Glaucoma is a disease that affects the optic nerve, and it occurs when there's a high amount of pressure in your eye fluids. This is as defined by the National Eye Institute. Macular degeneration occurs when tissues around your eyes deteriorate. And then finally, cataracts is when the crystalline lens clouds over, which will result in, normally, blindness unless it's caught. State laws dictate how often we can get new eyeglasses without a visit to our eye doctor. There are 3 different types of eye care professionals, and all of them serve a very important role. First is optometrists. Those are called doctors of optometry, and they are specialists in like myopia and hyperopia, which is whether you are nearsighted or farsighted. They can prescribe glasses. Then there's ophthalmologists who are specialists in eye diseases. They're the ones that you go to when you have already developed glaucoma or cataracts or anything like that. And finally, there are opticians, and that's something sort of like me and Teresa. We are the ones that you come to when it's time to get your eyeglasses. All 3 of these eye care professionals work together. So with so many people wanting to make sure that our eye health stays healthy, why would you avoid going to an eye doctor?
Why would some people avoid going to an eye doctor? Because they do not want to know how bad the eyesight really is.
Exactly. The solution in dealing with changes to our visual acuity and overcoming some of the risk of eye diseases is to visit your eye care professional every year. Every year. Easy, huh? Like Teresa said, there are different reasons why people won't go. Some may say, oh, my glasses aren't broken. New glass styles come out every season. Once in the spring, normally once in the winter. Eyeglasses will break. And when they do, if you haven't had an eye exam, you're forced to go get one. Why would you want to wait until your glasses are broken or lost? Then you have to schedule an eye exam, and then you have to go to an optician, wait for your glasses to be made, and then 2 weeks later come and get them. If you've already had your eye exam, that's going to cut the middleman right out the picture, and you're going to save a lot more time. Another thing is people say, oh, I see okay. There's nothing wrong with my eyesight. But how do you know what you're missing until you've missed it? refraction is the part of the eye exam that will give you a new prescription. But it is a very simple, small amount of the part of an eye exam. Another thing people say is, I can't afford it. Well, I actually think that going to an eye doctor is less expensive than going to your primary care physician or trying to schedule a surgery because you've waited too long. Besides, there are vision coverages that a lot of your major health care will provide. Co-pays of $10 to $20 sounds a whole lot better than $100 to go to an ophthalmologist. Now, by show of hands, which one of you guys will go to an eye doctor every year? How many of y'all are faithful about that?
Put it up, put it up.
Well, that's good. That's good. A lot of people don't, though. A lot of people don't. But it is very, very easy, very, very easy to go to an eye exam. Let's explore some of the tests that they do in the eye examination. The first thing is called the patient history. And what this does is allow the doctor to keep a record of all of the concerns, things that might be going on from one year to the next, patient conversations, things to look out for. The next thing is to test your visual acuity as it is right now. That way he or she knows how much eye changes you might have had. There are tests to cover eye perception, depth perception, color blindness, light sensitivity, peripheral vision. Of course, then there's the refraction. I already touched on that. That's just a part of the exam that gives you your eye prescription. There's eye movement and how well your eyes work together. You know, the old people say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Experienced optometrists and ophthalmologists can clearly see different things going on in your eye health. Did you know that an eye doctor can tell if you are having, if you're developing a cold, if you're getting over a cold, or if you have diabetes or high blood pressure, and also if you're pregnant. Finally, the final test is eye health functions of your cornea, your retina, and other tissues surrounding your eyes. I completely urge you to schedule your next eye exam. It's very, very important to see your eye care professional. There are many reasons why you should go to your eye exam, and that is, 1, it's easy. 2, it's going to save you from getting glaucoma, cataracts, or any other thing that might render you blind. Yes, I said blind. Can you imagine losing one of your 5 senses due to you just being neglectful? Go see your eye doctor. I urge you to schedule your eye exam right now. Don't you want to be nosy by nature just like me? Well, I tell you, go schedule that eye exam right now. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.
Your mama want to kill you.
I'm going to kill him.
Yes, you know, going on there now.